All right, what's up, everyone? We are live. It is Tuesday. Yes, it is Tuesday, the 30th, and we are doing a revisit. So, when I first played this deck, I'm going to actually sort it and sort it. Let's just do it by color. We're doing a revisit. And the deck itself we're playing is Bant Fog, winning by Approach the Second Sun. So before we didn't have our second pull. We didn't have our three Kef nuts. I've had a list out there with all of that. It just, you know, it's a thing that is a thing, and you know, so what I'm going to do is actually move the repels in the side and the forsakes main. Because they do deal with our friend Marvel. So I'm thinking about throwing a Descend upon the Sinful in. I think I got one. Yep. Let's do that. So, like I say, our main deck not too great against Marvel. Our sideboard is just, yep, we win. So let's run it back. Let's run it out. See what it does. Welcome to Tuesday night. Sorry, I'm a little tired. And see what the revisit to Bant Foggy Sun gets us. So. Alright. Yeah, we always like to go first. Alright, well, we got a Kefnet and 2 Encircling Fissures. So really we're going to keep this on hopes that out of our 26 lands, some lands really start showing up. Because a double Gear Hulk also kind of helps seal the deal. Alright, so this could be just... Alright, there we go. Fantastic. So, I think the Encircling Fissures are going to be bad here. This is probably blue-black control or blue-black summonings. So we'll do that. And it's Kefnet. Basically, at this point, Kefnet's going to be a draw. Because I'm pretty sure our opponent has no easy way to deal with him. Cycling a Felded Pools. And missing a land drop? That seems weird. Alright, we're just gonna... It's 4. I'm gonna play the tap land. I don't know what we're up against, and I'd rather just keep things kind of going, because we'll just start attacking with Kefnet here very soon. Alright, so that's a Harvester. They get rid of a Never and a Return. Alright, so at this point, we're just going to start drawing extra cards. Alright, let's do that. Just like blue-black. I don't know. Nope. We do not want to use. Alright. So we're going to Swing with Kefnet. Deal 5. Play that. Now we can draw a card. I mean, Kefnet's a 4-turn clock at this point. And we have an answer for anything that's put on the board. Okay, so this is Grixis. It's got to be like Grixis Fling. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know on this one. Let's see what our opponent does. Alright, Saheeli. I don't think I really care about Saheeli, so okay. I don't think we really it's whatever. Alright, so that's a descend. Not really what we want. Let's... Now, right now, like I say, we just... What's up, Salem Cubes? Salmon Cubes. Salmon Cubes. Wow. I cannot read tonight. Yeah, this is definitely... Yeah, this is metalwork. Yep. I read this a metalwork deck. Sure. Alright. Boop a doop a doo. That's fine. I'll take one. Alright. Well, we're going to draw. Nope. Play a land. Actually, hold on. Cancel. Swing. I haven't played Kefnet in a while. Swing. Murder the Colossus. And now we're at 7. And then we'll play a land for turn. So he needs to draw a land, basically, to play out one of the cards he has in hand. So... because it's 11. He's got this. Well, technically he could copy, play it, and then hope to crew. Alright, so he has a land. So we can metalwork. Alright, metalwork it is. Alright, so we got metalwork. We're copying metalwork. We're getting in for 10. For some reason, I don't have a 2 mana. So there's a few win cons in like Lumbering Falls, Kefnet, Gearhulk, but really we like to get the Sun win. So I can't swing. Do I exile? I only got one card type. Technically, I can flash in a Gearhulk for nothing. As long as there's not a fling. If there's a fling, we're dead. Alright, well, he's got a crew. So, I mean, we do try to do just about everything we can to win with approach, but sometimes it just happens where Kefnet is the better beat. So we may just kill Kefnet here. Yeah, I think that's our plan. So we can't die. Yeah, let's do that. It's going to exile everyone. We have double Gearhulk. That and a Lumbering Falls, that should get us there. Basically, we're playing that he had fling. Our opponent had fling. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They only got 9 out right now. That's Saheeli. We're not in fear of Saheeli. Archive. Alright. That's just 10 if they copy archive. So. Trying to bait. If he ticks up, we swing at their face. Nope, they're creating a copy. So we take down, kill Saheeli. And that leaves up an encircling Fissure, which I think we're okay with. Kind of want to get Gearhulk down, but Lumbering Falls is definitely a clock. It's 3 turns. So Metalwork's back in hand. So they got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright. Well, they can fling and whatnot. Ooh. Okay. Change O plan. Let's do that. That puts us out of fling range. Alright, that's now we're out of fling range. Okay. And he has to tick up on Saheeli. I mean, I'm assuming this deck plays Fling. If you're playing Metalwork, you're playing Fling. That's just the way I see it. Because one hit with Metalwork and you just fling it at them, and then you're like, I win. Alright, here comes Saheeli. Salmon Cubes, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spark #1 on the night so early. Everyone welcome Salmon Cubes in the chat. We are welcoming Salmon Cubes. Alright. So land. We're tapping a bunch of land. Here comes Metalwork. We're going to probably sack that out, get our other Metalwork. Alright, so it's weird they didn't like use the archive. How timely. They were back to back. And we win. Alright, so this is a Metalwork deck. Forsake's actually really good here. Not so good. Better. I don't think they have many creatures. Negates, definitely. I think we just go like that. We don't bring in the full counter package, we just bring in the negates. We can probably cut the encircling fissures for the disallows and the void shatters. I think we go like that. So I definitely would love to catch a Metalwork with Void Shatter. Alright, well, I got one land. No. Great hand, but no. Yeah, I could have kept that. We'll top. I totally hit it. Yep. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Just stop Colossus and that's that. Alright, well. Good news is we have lands to play, and my misclick and laggy moto are not going to do me in so much. We just need to get to 6. Yep. I personally love this deck. This is a deck that's gotten over 1,200 views already on YouTube. So I feel it needs a revisit, and now that I have all the cards. Because before, like I say, we didn't have Kefnet, all the Kefnets. We had one Kefnet, one pull, and 2 approaches, and we did it like the week it came out. So like no one had cards. It was impossible to find them. when you found them, you're like, haha, I got cards, and then that was that. So we ran it like half done, just because I knew this deck would be super fun. So now that we have everything, I want to see how it runs, if it still runs just as good. So yep, we'll take 3. Wow, Holy Lands, Batman. Well, good news is we can cast everything in our deck. We might just have to crush for value. Not get our 8/8 crush. Approach is really actually good. Like, I hate saying it, but it's like that really solid, like, this deck is okay without it. Like, you can make a good Bant control shell. But then you stick Approach in there and just get lucky enough that, you know, you land it and it's just like, alright, I win. We may have to fog here. I don't get why Deadlock Trap's in there. I showed 1 creature. Just saying. And 0 walkers. Alright, there is sack out stuff. That's fine. So we may take the 3 here. Oh. We are so going to crush our opponent's dreams. So we're going to take the 3. 4. Go to 10. It's not a great crush. Ooh, Forsake. We may Forsake here. Forsake and then Haze. Yeah, that seems like the right plan. Alright, we're going to Forsake and then Haze, because then I can Gear Hulk Forsake back. And that gets rid of the issues. Most of the issues. So. Alright, so Crane. Crane is fine. So I'm kind of hoping I draw another 2-mana spell so I can get my full value out of Crush. Alright, Cultivator. Oh, good lord, this is awesome. Please. Because they tap down. They... Alright, so... let's aim Forsake at 1. Then let's Haze. also playing into a Fumigate right now. Alright. So... Yep. I think we... Haze. Just so I can surge a Crush and send it all back to my opponent's hand. And now we get a Hate 8. The octopus is here. We love octopi. It's my. I actually have the Japanese Crush of Tentacles because I felt it was a necessary flavor win. So they are a necessary. So now my opponent's got 10 cards in hand. What do they do? Alright, so we got Deadlock Trap. Do they play Cultivator's Caravan then? And just discard one? Because I don't think you want to draw anything because you're discarding. That's me. I think they're just straight up discarding if they don't. It's going to take them 2 turns to rebuild. 2 to 3 turns. Wow, they are playing a Crane. Okay. So I wonder if they have a land. They take Prophetic Prism. Okay. Well, they're going to be discarding. Ooh. Alright, let's swing. Octopus is getting mean. Crane's gonna fall on the sword. Or an octopus tentacle. And then they're basically tapped down to the point where they can't do anything. We gain 7. And now if they play out... Oh, they got rid of the Harvester. Oh. Okay. So they can play... That's 5. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. So they don't have enough. They'd have to play... So 3... mana gets them 3, 2. Yeah, there's the 3 mana. So that's 6, that's 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it still doesn't add up. So they need to play a creature where they're taking 8, and we have them on a 7-turn clock. Okay. They can play... I didn't know they had another Harvester. So that's 9. Alright, so that's going to be 12. 11. So they can go metalwork. Okay. So they can crack out both metalworks here. They can crack out them all if they want. No respect for a sweeper. Okay. Alright. So if I Gear Hulk and exile one, I can kill one. And then we'll see. Yeah. Alright. So that's going to be the plan. That is not nice. Kind of want to murder one, but gotta play to the outs. And they're going to swing with them all. They have Deadlock to activate. So it's going to be Haze then. We're going to have to hit. We're cracking back with 14, which is not lethal. I mean, he's playing out his hand, which is fine. At this point, yeah, it's fog or bust. So we have 2 hazes in the yard. Problem is, I think we removed all of our sweepers for counterspell. Alright, we got a Gear Hulk. Cast Haze. Yeah, kind of got to hope for the sun off the top. Negate, and we're dead. We're not dead. They did not deadlock trap. What's up, Doherty? This is game un. Yeah, no, we're pretty dead here. Alright, so I guess we're bringing in some... come on. Can I see a poll later? Poll anticipate would have been great. Alright. So... bring them back in. Dump the cast outs. Keep the forsakes. And cut. And a disallow. Actually, let's cut Sphinx. Disallow. No, we are rocking out the good old redone, an improved version of my Bant Fog Sun, shall I call it? Um, so if we get to 7 mana, we win. That's a keep for us. So hopefully the deck feels in a giving mood and gets us to 7 mana very quickly. So far, we just need a white source, and that's fine. We can find that off our Glimmer. Servo schematic. There's a white source. Games have been fun, I will say that. I've always liked these games. Crane is fine. I'm not exiling a Crane. It was risky, but 2 lands on the play. I know how the deck generally runs. We run 26 for a reason. The odds are better than average within the first 2 turns to see another land. And the deck just loves to give lands. Moto's been in a very land-happy mood. So right now our opponent's being pretty slow. They haven't put out a ton of stuff to get these metal works out. And I'm trying to wait to catch one. But if they put try to put a harvester out, we may counter that. Because harvester puts a clock on. I mean, at this point, we'll be happy just to Glimmer. And they probably brought in counterspells, a ton of them. So if they burn a counterspell on our Glimmer, we're completely fine with this as well. Yep. That's fine. Alright, so let's Lumber. Pass turn. So we're going to be at 6 mana. Probably brought in 2 to 3 negates, I would say. 2 to 3. See, now that is worth a counterspell. Yeah, I'm kind of really wondering, but we're not going to give them the way to ramp up. Alright, so I would like to Gear Hulk and have Shatter up. That means we're playing a turn late with the approach, which I think is okay. So let's run with that. And we'll see what we get. So I mean, technically we have the win in hand. All we've drawn is lands. Sometimes this deck has jokes. But sometimes this deck goes, we know what you want to do. Alright. So let's Gear Hulk. And Void Shatter the Harvester. Harvester's a big enough threat that we don't want it on the field. And plus that it helps them out. Alright, so that's a trap. That's fine. We'll take 1 here. And if we draw an untapped land or tap down... Alright, so we drew an Anticipate. Actually, not a horrible thing. Because we can fire up Lumber and Anticipate on the block. So... basically, we're looking for a Sphinx of the final word. Oh, I had a haircut yesterday. You guys just didn't see it. But yes, we did. We do shave the head every now and again, especially when it gets warm out. So, thank you for noticing, Fat Fishing Texas. I shall call you Texas. This is the deck that basically made the channel what it is. So let's Anticipate. Or helped make the channel what it is. Frank works. We will call you Frank. Land is good. Void Shatter's better. Not going to be casting the Void Shatter, but... there's a land. Alright. So it really doesn't matter if they counter this. Go ahead. That's fine. We're back at 21. They did not counter it. Now we hope to find a negate and a land. Would be awesome. Ooh, Fumigate. Alright. So, we know one is 7 down. We can play like they don't have it. Which I'm going to do. Because I'm following my own advice here. Play like they don't have it. If they have it, they have Rebuke. Alright, that's fine. So we know we have 7 down. All 6 down now. So here comes the Metalwork train, but we do have Fumigate, so let's hope they decide to sack everyone out. Get a bunch of Metalworks. I have 8 lands. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So we can have 8 land, hold up, shatter. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh. Alright. Well, does that change things? Yeah, that's what I was kind of going with. Does this change our plan at all? Alright, I cannot block Metalwork, so I think we do need to Fumigate. And then hold Shatter. Yeah. So we're going to gain 4 off the Fumigate. Metalworks in the bin. They can sack 2 artifacts. But now they're going to be playing into the Shatter. And we know they have 2 Metalworks and an Unknown in hand. So right now they are blank. Alright, so we're going to try to catch this one with a Void Shatter. We did. Awesome. So it's 2 Metalwork, or it's a Metalwork and an Unknown. Alright, so we're going to land and Kefnet. And Kefnet's going to be our friend to help us get to our win con quicker at this point. So they can metalwork again. And they have an unknown. Alright, so let's... Nope. Pull is good. Alright, so we got pull into disallow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. We can take 10. Because I will disallow you. And then pull for 4. If they... Okay, so that's good. So it's only one we're dealing with. Alright, so we win. Hopefully we draw a negate with this. Alright, so let's pull X4, discard 1. Is he going to negate? Oh, he's going to... That was a rebuke. Okay. No energy. Alright. We're good. Alright, Cultivator's Caravan. So they're empty-handed. We have blockers. And we can draw 2 this turn. Which, if I did my math, it should be this turn or next turn. Alright. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they can't cast it this turn. Oh, Pull from Tomorrow is fantastic. Let's just be honest. It may be my favorite add to this whole thing. Fire up. Because we don't lose it. So we go pink, blue, green. Because we know he's got in hand. And yes, I would love to use that ability. And look at that. Look who it is. Play that. He's got a metalwork in hand only. G, G. There's the win. And we win. That's how we want to do it. I love this deck. This is my pet deck. This has been my pet deck. The other deck you'll see this week, and I will apologize. If you're not a Marvel fan, I totally understand. But I have a 5-color Marvel Walker deck. So... that will be Thursday. I will be doing that. My job for that will be basically put awesomely fun walkers on the battlefield as quickly as possible. And then watch our opponents struggle. We're going to mulligan this. We'll keep this. 4 turns, we'll find a land. Thank you, guys. That's definitely what we tried to do here. This is one of those decks that's super fun interactive, and I kind of know it more in and out than anything else right now. It's a boat! Please tell me they're flinging here, hold my boat. This could be here, hold my boat. We had a person in chat last night telling us about their deck where they're basically flinging these very large boats at us. And they named it Here, Hold My Boat. What? Alright, we'll do that. Are they using Prototype to, like, crew Dreadnought? I feel like we're trying to crew Dreadnought with Prototype. So this just got super spicy. Our opponent scoops. Alright, that's fine. We're not going to count it as a win. Well, we can, but it's not a win I can be proud of. Whee! Alright. This looks just fine. We have every high-end spell we ever wanted and or needed. On the draw. Ah, Marvel. Alright, let's see how we do. We generally lose game 1, but then 2 and 3 we're much better off. Because we have so they got 2 lands in hand. This deck tonight. What is up with you and drawing lands? Like, I know we have Approach in hand. You want to get to casting it. I mean, I understand. I do too. But, you know. So still 2 lands in hand. And 3 unknowns. 4 unknowns. Now if they Ulamog us, like, turn 6 when we have 6 lands out, we're okay. Wait, this is... what? What are... I am lost and confused. What? Alright, well, we got a haze. So, alright. I'm a little confused. Slightly in awe of the Fluffy Puffer. What's up, Apache? Alright. There's an Arlen Court on the field. That's going to give this... They're trying to make us take 8. I say no. No, you are not. And we are going to haze. I am not taking the 8 damage because I do not know if you have direct damage or not. Because I had a read on this deck, and now I am vilely confused. We are going to actually do our Fumigate right now. Really? I did see the new red Sly deck. Alright, so there's a sensor. So, we're going to get punched in the face really hard right now. Is this the 4-color control deck? I'm kind of confused. But we do have Descend. And that is a thing. And they can't counter it right now because they don't have any lands to counter it. So... is this 4-color Walker? I got nothing. Alright. So let's just murder everything on the field. That's a thing. I'm not sure what my opponent's doing. Kind of like the deck. Not gonna lie, I wish I kind of thought of this one. Alright, so here comes the wolf. Not too overly worried about this. So we're going to gain 7. There's a Saheeli. Okay. Friends watching the stream, enjoy our opponent's deck. I will applaud them later. Hopefully we beat them. That's a flow to the face. So we can play the Gear Hulk out holding up Haze Man, or he's holding up, they're holding up Sensor. I died a flow. And that's gotta be it. Nope, that's player, so we're dead to Arlen. So we have to go for it. If our opponent has Sensor, they have Sensor. Yep, that's what we're doing. Oh! Got there. Didn't have it. Alright. Good. Alright, so we take 3, 4, 5, 6 right now. That's kind of the way it looks. Brian, I thought you said you weren't coming tonight. And LMD, you're exactly right. It's play like they don't have it. That's my own advice. I should always take. Ah. I should always take my own advice when I say things like this. Alright, so we're dead to. Okay. So this puts us at 4 damage that we're taking. Or 2. Okay, they didn't pump it. Alright. Oh, okay. Somehow we're staying alive here, folks. So 3, we can pull for 2. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. So the pull for 2. There's Sphinx and a Crush. Alright, well, I think we have a plan here. And that plan completely revolves around Crusher Tentacles. We're ready to descend. There's enough walkers. Cast out is good. Kind of thinking about bringing in the... Like, there wasn't a lot of creatures. We can get rid of these 6. And bring in... these. And I think we can cut the fumigates. Because we're going Crush. I think we go Crush. Yeah, let's go with that plan. This plan feels good. Alright, so I mean, we got Void Shatter. If we draw an untapped, we do have Commence. We have Kefnet, which is a key to our deck. So we'll keep. Not in love with double lumbering, but it's a thing. 3 lumberings. Okay. Feel like we should probably play a little bit around Sensor. Like, I love Lumbering Falls. Don't get me wrong, guys. Lumbering is fine. Like, 2, 3 late game? Oh, 3 late game, fantastic. Alright, that's a thing I don't care about so much. Now that they tap down, we are Kefnetting. We are definitely Kefnetting. All you make blue, and we Kefnet. Now, as long as we don't see a Marvel, we're okay. Because we're just going to start drawing... Okay, so Healy's fine. Create a copy. They draw a card. Fine. We'll take 6. This is all good. All is good in the world. Alright, land for turn. Great. Alright. So, now we have almost to the point where we can haze. Now, the thing is, if they just attack with Rogue Refiner, we may activate, return a land. No, Tamio's definitely getting her Void Shattered. Wow, they bring in Dispel? Okay. Tamio lives. Okay, opponent. You didn't see the whole can't attack or block? Sorry, my opponent's not in the chatting. I was trying to talk to him. It's a spicy deck. We're playing a lot of walkers here. Alright, so... boop. Boop. We're going to try to find... Oh, no problem. You can catch it on YouTube, Frank, the full thing. But good luck to your son. May he have a great graduation. Alright, we kind of just don't want to miss a land drop here. So they've shown Incendiary Flow. That's the thing. They've shown Flow. I wonder if there's like Glorybringer in the deck. Whirler. Okay. So this is like the 4-color control deck. I'm half tempted to take 3 here and get the extra draw. Yeah, we're going to take the 3. Alright, so it looks like a card. I'm not sure if it's real. I mean, it's a thing. Alright, Cast Out seems good. Gear Hulk seems great. So I can cast out on whichever walker I feel like dealing with. And then Fog. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely fogging here. Alright, this is fine. Yep, yep, uh-huh. Alright, we're gonna get this Tamio eaten up. Alright, we got a negate. Let's, Fog? Well, that's game. They literally had every card known to man. Alright. Alright. Fair enough. It was a hard matchup for us. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look real. I mean, who knows? We've had leaks this early before. I hate when Moto does that. Host new game. Alright. But it is what it is, Apache. I'm not worried about it. We won't be focusing on Hour for another month-ish. So, good luck, have fun. High expensive hand again. We'll keep. Alright, see ya. Yeah, I have no idea what we're playing. Alright, so I did guess this right off the bat. This is 2 ticks red. So, we actually are pretty paired well against this. I don't have a ton of burn main, and we do have things like Fumigate and Desud. So. Alright, deck, now some lands. You helped us a few turns out now. Let's get some lands out there. Have a good night, Apache. I'm going to move my mic a little bit closer for y'all. Yeah, I mean, we're going to take... $8? That's fine. There you go. Nightbot's being a little slow today. Alright, so we can haze. And then we can haze. At least my opponent's super friendly. Because I called him out on the whole... we'll take that. Sure. Alright, well, we got an Encircling Fissure. So we'll do the expensive one first. Told my opponent they're going to love my deck. It's direct counter. Alright, so we're just going to start fogging now. Boop. And fog. And parry. And dodge. Alright, well. Alright, approach. Not really in the mood right now. Come on, deck. Lands one time. I mean, given my opponent's stuck on one land. And haze. Alright, well, I mean, at some point it will give us another land. At some point, folks, it'll give us another land. You know what I'm going to play tomorrow? Let's do this. Yeah. We're going to play Frank's deck. He's not here right now. His son's graduating. Alright, come on, land. Our opponent's going upstairs with the shock. Alright, there's a land. Shh. Don't get angry, deck. No anger. Alright. Yep, we are totally playing Frank's deck tomorrow. I think he'll enjoy that. And haze. Cartouche. Alright. Land. Murder. Alright, we're at 9 now. They found a land. We get flowed to the face. Alright, so we can glimmer main phase. Hopefully find 2 lands. Bottom. Found a land. Because our basically goal is to get approach out now. Now they're cooking with gas. Yep, Minotaur. Or Warrior or Marauder. Borderland Marauder. Oh, God. We take 4. Alright. So let's gain 7. Yeah, we're going to play this deck. I'll have to get this into deck stats. That's what we're going to play. That will be super fun. Blue-black mill tomorrow. Or black-blue, or something that begins with awesomeness and mill. Seven. And dead. Alright. Well, things like Crush of Tentacles come to mind. We can cut an approach. We will bring in the repels. I think maybe not. The Forsake is bad. Cast out's good. Sphinx not so good. Cast out's good. You felt safe. Alright. This is fine. This is a turn 3 Kefnet into doing what we like to do best, which is Fog. So, we will keep. And say go. Now we got our win con. Or a win con. We have 2 actually. We have Kefnet and we have Approach. Alright, so our opponent's not having a problem finding lands this time. Discarding what? A land. Alright, let's Kefnet. So we take 6 here. Possibly more, unless they have like pump spell, pump spell, pump spell. Alright, well, good news is we got double haze. So. Alright, yep. Haze Un. It's a whole lot of damage. Haze. We still may be dead very quickly. The only good news is our opponent seems to be finding lands. So I can block, take 8, go to 4. That may be plan next turn. This turn we're going to go Yep. So that will be the plan. Not too happy about it, but when we can't. Really? I should have been able. Alright, well, they get it this now. Forgot I gotta do it on the. I just fumigate. No lands for a while. So we were dead anyway. That's fine. Probably should have brought in the repeals. Two land double Kefnet. We're on the draw though, so I'm gonna keep. Oh god. More Marvel. Alright, so we'll just play the tap land. I mean, if this is Marvel, we're not in a great game 1 matchup. Game 2 and 3, though, we're very much in it. Because the whole counter package comes in. No, this is Sin Prodder. This is a brew. Okay. Kefnet? Seems really good. Nope. You can draw Servant. Really? Uh-huh. Man, we're running some interesting stuff tonight. Yeah, because that takes me away from activating my Kefnet. Oh, Kefnet's active. Should have swung. There you go, another Servant. We just have to start swinging. Yep. Just gonna have to start swinging and hope we hit lands. Alright, so we got a land. Let's swing. If we can find a green land, that would be fantastic. Yeah, we're not dealing with violent impact. So this is land destruction. Okay. So we basically have negated. That's awesome. Double violent impact. So we have a way to fix this. If we don't, it's whatever. We're just gonna scoop. If we had swung, we may have had a chance. Alright. So, Descend's not great. They're not running counters, so we can cut one of those. Cut that. Cut the forsakes. Bring in that. We're gonna cut a Fisher and bring in the other disallow. I don't know if there's anything else. I mean, we'll leave one crush in because that makes an 8/8 if we get there. Think about cutting that. Bring in the other summary. Bring in a summary. Cut that. Bring in the other summary. We'll bring the full counter package in. And just hopefully counter the probably dozen land destruction spells I have. Alright, so isn't bad. We're on the play. So as long as you draw a land, we are pretty online. So I think the deck's angry at me because I was telling it it was drawing too many lands, and now it's like, aha, no lands for you. Alright, they get a forest, so they have a mountain in hand, that means. Alright, so we drew it. Fantastic. So probably play Kefnet. Alright, maybe not. Yeah. Kind of not in a Kefnet mode right now because they're going to probably play a land here and then try to kill one of ours. Yep. Nope. Alright, play land. Now we got dismissal. Alright, this is fine. Alright. Not sure if I should have kept Kefnet in for this matchup or not. But we're going to hold summary dismissal up. And hopefully draw a fumigate. Or a white source. White source would be good here. Alright, so we drew commencement. I think we take the chance. We land Kefnet. They hit one of our lands. Hopefully it's not bad. Green, green. Uh, 7 mana. Worldbreaker. Of course. Goes after our white source. There's negate and summer, so we're just gonna hold. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna be taking. Alright, there's servant. So 7 right now. I want to get the draw. No. No. No, now we're just going to commence. They hit our white source. It's actually a really bad matchup for us. Five, 10, 12. That puts me at 6 cards, so we gotta take it. Nope. So we drew Haze. Haze is good. Got another Gear Hulk. Not exactly what we wanted at this point. Oh, this is rough. That's a combustible. Can't counter it. Yep, you can draw your 3. White source would be amazing. Alright, well, we got Haze. If we had the other land, we could actually block something. Alright, so we got a white source. So we can Gear Hulk back commencement. So I could summary dismissal, but then we die. So I actually have to Gear Hulk. hit commencement. Just so much land destruction I can't deal with. That's fine. Alright, untap source, please. We are dead unless we hit the exact 2 cards. We hit the exact 2 cards. Land. Well, I guess we top decked like a champ there. Unreal. Can we get off this land destruction, please? Commence. Like, just white would be fantastic. They've kept us off every white source. Smarty. Oh, we got a haze, so... nope. Nope. So we know what 2 cards in their hand are. Really? Totally would like to activate that, but I can't. So we're just gonna haze. They've got to be running like 12 spells, and they're running like hotter than hot. Yeah, this pretty much has us dead. So we'll just concede. That's land destruction. Yeah, we were drawing lands, but we needed white sources. Man. That's rough. That happens. And some people run it. I guess it's still a deck that sneaks into standard every now and again. It's fine. Boop. Good luck, have fun. No, we cannot keep this. This is not a keepable hand. It's a greatly fun hand, but not a keepable hand. Our hand's like 2 to 3 lands to start. Mulligan. This is fine. We get a scry. Put that on top. We have 4 fogs and 3 lands. I see nothing wrong with this. We even have the good fog. If we had Kefnet out. They're not doing anything. We're just going to play the Prairie Stream. Alright, anticipate. Are we playing against blue-black control? If so, our fogs are dead. But we do have a cycler then. So basically, I have to find Sphinx of the final word then. Esper. Okay, so it's Esper control. Esper something. Definitely Esper something, folks. What do we got? Something. This is different in many ways. Okay. I'm actually not going to cycle here. They just caught us. What are you up to? Oh, nothing, you know, just playing fog. Yep. Smartly taking the haze. Because if not, I would have cycled it. So expose evil. Interesting. Alright, well, I got descend. I'm not sure if that's going to be good or not. Cracks a clue. Alright, we're just going to play lay and go. There's shambles. Ooh, we got an anticipate. Alright, that feels much better. It's part of the 2-2-2 package we run. 2 anticipate, 2 glimmer, and 2 pull from tomorrow. Yep, you cycle that sensor. You're tapped down. I'm going to anticipate. That's a much better card. This matchup loves its some Kefnet. So they would need an actual counter spell. If they fire up the shambles, which we're kind of hoping they do. Alright, so play like they don't have it. We're going to run Kefnet out there because it also gets a creature in our yard. Unless they Void Shatter it. Alright, so they're drawing 2, but it looks like Kefnet's going to land. Which is super good for us. Yes, please. So it's not good to miss a land drop in a control matchup, but having a very nice Kefnet. Thing is, we're probably never going to get to swing with him. Due to there's probably a Blessed Alliance in this deck. And at this point, he'll be too good at fueling our hand. So Basically, our goal is to find Sphinx, land Sphinx, find approach, land approach, win. That's our goal. So, sorry, just still have a kink in my neck. Alright, let's. They're not attacking. Sure. Draw a card. I know there's censor, but if he censors this is fine. He's not. Alright, so. Alright, let's take approach. Nope. We're just going to draw with it. We're going to move to be discarding stuff. Our opponent's got all the draw spells. I wonder if this is an approach deck too. I wonder. Bottomed one, topped another. I wonder. Alright, so what's my opponent doing? Oh. It's not Ulamog. There goes approach. That's annoying. Yep. Good news is we have a second one. I knew I should have put that on the bottom. Esper Ulamog? Can't see that being a thing. Alright, let's attack. If it dies, we'll run out Kefnut number 2. Alright, so it does not die. Yep, cycle sensor. They've drawn 11 more cards than us. If it's an Ulamog deck, then OG, I would be very surprised. Like, color me super surprised. Alright, so got a land. Play the land. Swing. A one of. Looks like we may have found their kryptonite. They may not have anything. They may not have a way to deal with Kefnet easily. We may just win through Kefnet beats. Alright, that's an expose evil. That's fine. That's the third one. I'm pretty sure we don't run all four. There's 6. Rise from the Tides. Okay. I'm actually not scared of this. Alright, so first things first. Let's Glimmer. And top both those. Looking for a Fumigate, but other stuff is just fine. Nope. Alright, so let's Lumber. Alright, so we got 2 too many. And descend. I am not descending. It is not worth descending on zombies. We have multiple ways to deal with this. That's 30 damage. This is where we fight. Alright, so you got to negate. I now should be able to boop. Commence. How many negates you got? Holy 3 negates in hand, really? Alright, that's game. Okay. Well, you know what my opponent's on. Time to bring in the control matchup. Um, cut one commence. And say go. So I hope everyone that's in chat, thank you for everyone coming out. It's awesome to see everyone in here. It's been a quiet night chat. That's okay. There's a lot of you watching. I know sometimes on, 4-day work weeks or whatever, I just kind of throw on a stream and zone out. But thank you so much for coming in. Honestly. Alright, so this looks really good. Yeah, we'll keep this. So we're going to prairie stream. We want our double blue up. In case we draw said counterspell. And see, they're just leading the way with Shamble. We'll actually lead the way again. And do that. Next turn, we will Sanctum. And OG Thugga 86, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spark. Everyone, welcome OG into the stream. You've been chatting a little bit, so we're just saying welcome, OG. G Thugga 86, number 2 on the night. Thank you so much. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. There's a deck list. We have you handled on this one. Have no fear, Todd. Oh, misplay. That's fine. We got the disallow. There is a deck list. This deck is super fun, and it's F&M acceptable. And most people at F&M will look at you very strangely as you play this list. Because if there's a lot of aggro or red-white at your F&M, this is fantastic. Because they literally go, what? Did they miss a land drop? No, they did not. Let's say, no. Yeah, this is if it's all aggro, this deck list is fantastic. That you may get some table flips, just warning you. There may be some anger. You may be able to make a few margaritas out of the salt you get, but you will giggle and probably laugh hysterically at least 4 to 5 times. I have not found another shell that I could put Kefnet in and actually make him feel good. So, yeah, that's a transgress the mine. You can have at it. So, Kefnet in this shell is awesome. Because he comes out and you just start drawing with him because you have fogs. It's like turn 6, I draw a card and I fog. I draw a card and I fog. That's fine. They took a Gear Hulk. Not the summary dismissal that they should be scared of, but the Gear Hulk. So we pass turn. We may, if they tap down at some point, pull. Because I'm a control player through and through, so I know what my opponent's going through. And trying to figure out. And it's, when can I get this down? What can I do? And we are completely acceptable of the land go game that they are currently doing, because land go is fine with us. Ooh, they missed a land drop. Okay. Really good for us. We're going to miss one right back, though, but I am not overly worried on our miss. Since we're ahead on lands. The fun thing is when you play this in an all aggro type thing. Alright. So, normally I would counter this, but they're going to have more counter spells than we are. And I do not want to get in a counter war and lose my one advantage of having, like, summary dismissal. But if I was playing a normal control deck, I would totally be rocking the counterspell. Tomorrow, with the blue-black mill deck that was sent in to us, that should be super fun. So, yep, cycle sensor. We know our opponent's running 3 main deck negates, which is a little ridiculous. If they transgress, no, we're not letting them on this point. We're going to make them work for it. We're going to disallow. Yep. I am not letting them have at my deck list. Or at my hand right now. Let's... Boop, boop. There you go, MTG Knight. Enjoy the deck list. Ooh. We're going to take that. I mean, technically, I should probably be... Let's see if they... Todd did Buckeye. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spark. Everyone, welcome Todd to the stream. You are number 3 on the night, and I cannot type. Welcome. Buckeye. Whee! Alright, so opponent did hit a land drop. That's fine. If we hit a land drop, they need summary dismissal. We are going to try to pull. Alright. We're going to pull here. X2. And dump that. And let them name. If they name approach, we're actually fine because we have Sphinx. Approach is only one of our win cons. We brought in the Sphinxes. They can't name Gear Hulk. So... our opponent may not have a counterspell. Wait, really? Drakehaven? Does this look like a Drakehaven deck? I'm confused. I'm super confused. It's not a Drakehaven deck. This is a you just wasted a Lost Legacy. And I got a free pull. And now I'm going to get Sphinx down. So, they better have a board wipe. Sure. Trust me, I'm not attacking with it. It's just going to hang out there. So our opponent bought them both. They may be looking for a board wipe. Oh, there goes approach. Which sucks. Because that was our win. Alright, there's pieces. So they could take disallow. So they took the collective brutality. Which they're going to do right now. So they can't take Gear Hulk, which is fine. Yep. Yep, takes the summary. It's in the yard, it's fine. Still protected for me. Alright, so they're tapped down. We're going to take a good hit at them. They have a good amount of stuff in the yard. So, I mean, technically they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they'd be making 11 2/2 zombies. Well, good news is, you can't counter it. Nope. That's fine. I will, we're going to put that top, that bottom. And we're going to re-glimmer again. Oh, the glimmers. The back-to-back glimmers. Top. And bottom. Alright, so let's... Alright, so we found number 2. Can't be countered. We gained 7 life. Now they're on a clock. Not attacking with open mana. And we have fumigates. So, I mean, if they do what they want to do, which is make a bunch of zombies. And they have to fumigate me. That's fine. I will probably Gear Hulk for a Glimmer. Depending. So that's 1 draw. Gear Hulk. glimmer. If they counter this is fine. Alright, you countered it. That's fantastic. Alright, let's cycle. I mean, this is like silliness. What's up? We have a few in the board. Alright, let's rar. Alright, so they're going to anguish it. They're going to lose 3 life anyway. That's fine. So if they go to make a bunch of zombies, we have a few outs. I think they're trying to make a bunch of zombies. Because they've got 19 in the yard, few lands. They really kept the fumigates in, or brought them in. Is silly. Alright, so we got a land. And we're just going to pass turn. Yep, they can pieces. Anticipate, and that's it. So just the anticipate they got. Alright, so we got a negate. It's actually really good. So far, we're staying with the Esper Control show. It's not really Esper Control. It's like Esper Spells. Trying to win with a bunch of zombies. I mean, their impending doom is coming. So they've got to have multiple counters. And our goal is to hopefully find another Void Shatter or Disallow. They're going to take the negate. Put it in the yard. So I'm wondering how many counters we have. So I could fire it off, but one's gone. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need 7 and 6. We need 13. So we need to hit one other mana source. Does this pull? Yeah. Yep, pull X4. So if they try to rip something out of our hand, we're going to Gear Hulk. Alright, that's a pieces. Disallow and censor they've got now. Okay. I mean, now we know we're not running it out there. Alright, so we got Kefnet. So I'd cycle the censor if I was him. Or our opponent, but I don't know if our opponent's looking for their win con. Like, I feel like they're looking for the win con. There it is. Okay. So they could have 2 counter spells. Alright, so we have counterspell backup. Alright, so let's... First one. I totally forgot to draw. Alright, so... The draw was supposed to happen. Twice. And that may hurt us. Trying to do my math. So if we had a negate, we win. Or one more land, we'd win. So we disallow. At this point, we have to go for finding a haze. Which I don't know if we can do. Alright. So let's main phase. And pray. Alright, leave the white source untapped. And we're dead. Let's see if the draw mattered. Nope. We needed a land. There's the lands. So, alright. So, I guess it was what it was. Needed more, but we'll go over the deck really quick. So, it evened itself out tonight. It's about what I expected from this deck. It's a really fun deck. We have 25 lands, a ton of draw. You can really customize it how you really want. If your store meta is running a ton of aggro, this deck's actually a lot of fun for it. We have 12 Fogs. We did put 2 Forsake the Worldlies in. That's kind of a flex slot. You can kind of have fun with it. We are running 3 Kefnets. They do get really bonkers late game with this deck. We do have the Glimmers, the Fumigates, a Crusher Tentacles because it's just really good. 4 Gearhulks, Descend for other reasons, another flex slot. So you have really about 3 flex slots that are super easy. 2 Approaches, a Sphinx main now, and 2 pulls. So I run on the 2-2-2 plan of 2 pulls, 2 Glimmer, and 2 Anticipate. That's what I see as my proper draw. Then we have Cast Outs and more Fog in case you need it. Which you could sub out for more of the blue, which is kind of where this deck wants to be at times. So more counter spells, more stuff like that. Other than that, guys, tomorrow night we have Blue Black Mill submitted by Frank, one of our viewers. He's absolutely awesome. It looks super fun. So as always, if you like what you heard, hit that follow button, hit that sub button. Let us know what you love, what you don't love. Leave us comments. Love to see them. Love to respond to them. We do upload on YouTube right afterwards. So if you're catching us on YouTube, awesome. If you caught this live, even better. Thank you so much, everyone. But other than that, we'll see you guys tomorrow night.